Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Christina. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. So I just want you guys to know that, of course, I always cover my channel. I always cover you guys. So that is not something you have to worry about. So something that I wanted to talk to you guys about is our divine purpose. What is our divine purpose? And those of you on my channel, you most likely go through a lot of warfare. Okay, you most likely go through a lot of opposition. You have overcome a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles. You have done a lot of soul searching, a lot of learning. You know a lot. You've been under a lot of attack. So, what I wanted to talk about is what is the divine purpose? What is the purpose of these attacks? What is the purpose of the attacks? They are not just attacking us for no reason. The purpose and our divine purpose, it all connects. Okay, it all connects. This is a test. These attacks are a test of your core foundation, your core roots, your core relationship with you. Okay, these attacks, these all of these illusions, all of these attacks, all of this energy that is coming and you feel like it's very hostile, it is coming to test you. It is coming to make you or break you, but at the end of the day, it's going to make you. If you are on this path, this is going to make you. You cannot fail on this path. There's no failing on this path. This is your pre-manifest plan. You signed up for this. You sign up for this every lifetime. You sign up for this every reincarnation. So your purpose is to one, never doubt yourself. This is the whole purpose. When you're doing your grid work and you're doing your light work and you're doing your ley lines, you're dealing with the planetary ley lines, the planetary grids, and you're dealing with opposition and you're dealing with genetic imposition, and you're just dealing. And it is a lot. It is definitely a lot. But I always tell you that humans are so much more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. We are so much more divine, so much more powerful. We're so much more stable. We're so much more strong. We're so much more intelligent, so much more beautiful, so much more. We're so much more than anybody will ever tell us. Okay. So it's just very important to know that your divine purpose throughout this is training. Okay, this is training. It's to believe in yourself, never doubt yourself. It is to do what makes you happy. It is to focus on you. It is development of self. Okay, it is development of virtues, of knowledge, of wisdom, of understanding, of being able to conceptualize and understand and develop your higher function and find your and develop and embody your higher self. When you find your higher self, it's going to be like a love connection. It's going to be like when you find your higher self. You have several layers of higher selves. You have several higher selves. And don't be disheartened when you have to say goodbye to an old identity, what an old version of you. It's hard. It's like a breakup. It definitely is like a breakup. You're like, wow, but do not be disheartened or heartbroken when you have to let go of a personality or a type of way you used to be, one of your archetypes, something that you used to embody. Do not be afraid to let it go. So your purpose is to definitely never doubt yourself. It's to build self belief. This journey is about believing in yourself. It is about not doubting yourself, not doubting your process, not doubting you. It is about believing in yourself. It is about trusting yourself. Trusting yourself, learning to trust yourself no matter what, believing in yourself and standing up for yourself against all odds, against everything. I'm sorry, against every single thing that can come against you. This is about you standing up, standing tall, standing strong no matter what. It's about you becoming a fortified, you're basically becoming a fortified being. You're becoming a fortified sentient. You're becoming a fortified higher self. All of this is to build you. It's you think it's coming to knock you down because it comes with so much force, but you build force as well every time you push back. I always tell you people that don't go with the current, go against the current. Yeah, every time you push back, you're building yourself and you're becoming like a fortified city. You definitely are. You're breaking structures. That force is making false timelines, false realities, false things to collapse in your life. It is all collapsing. False identities, false conceptions, false notions, false imprints, falseness. is collapsing. Everything is to make you look outside of yourself. You do not need to look outside of yourself. There's nothing outside of you. There's nothing outside of you. Everything that you need, everything that is yours, that is rightfully divinely yours, is yours. This is a test of your will, of your personal will. This is a test of your personal intellect. This is a test. This is to test you and 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 test you. Okay. Your divine purpose is to begin to trust yourself. Okay, begin to trust yourself, begin to trust the process, begin to believe in you, begin to love you, begin to spend time with you, prioritize you. It's about beginning to prioritize you, prioritize self. Self is very important. Doing what is right for you, doing what makes you happy. Okay, knowing that you have a right to be happy, knowing that you have a right to sing, scream, and shout, knowing you have a right to everything, enjoyment of life, knowing that you have these rights changes a whole lot. It changes the entire universe spectrum. It changes everything. When you learn that you are entitled to be you, no matter what, and it is only your voice that matters, and you need to trust and love and believe in yourself, that is your divine purpose. Your divine purpose is you, is to get to that place where it is all about you. You have got to get to that place where it is all about you, where you just believe in yourself and your voice outweighs and overpowers everyone else. It is also for us to learn to accept one another. You understand? We have to accept one another for whatever, however, whoever, whatever they are. And we have to allow one another to be the way that they are, to be the way that we are. We really have to allow one another to be how we are, red, yellow, black, or white. Honestly, we really do have to, and I'm just using that as an example, but it could be anything. We really do have to allow one another to really be who we are, including our masculines, especially the masculines. I really personally feel like the masculines are so oppressed. Your husbands and brothers and uncles and cousins, they are so oppressed. This system, this structure, this 3D all planet, these colonies, this is built to definitely, obviously oppress and harass the feminine, but definitely to oppress the masculine. We have to really, we should be very supportive of the masculine. Anyway, we should definitely be supportive of the masculine and really look at things from an inner perspective. They are an oppressed. This is why there's no expression of emotions in relationships. This is why there's no communication in relationships. This is why there's none of that. There's none of that masculine, feminine energy, because he's not connecting with you because he's not connected to his inner feminine. Okay, I keep telling you guys that we're both masculine and feminine. So he is not connecting with you because he's not connected with himself, and it's nothing to do with you. On such a subatomic level and an atomic level, the man wants to connect with you. He's been caged and locked and imprisoned inside for so many years. This is like galactic knowledge, galactic history. So it is not even that the masculines do not want to connect, or it is not even that. They don't even know that they're disconnected. And this is honest the truth. You think that they're unavailable and they have all of these I look crazy today, forgive me. They have all of these anomalies to hide what's really happening on the surface. They have all of these different anomalies to hide and to misrepresent and to hide their agendas. But yes, these masculines have no clue. They're not unavailable. It is not that they're not available. They very much are on their deepest divine level, on their purest pre-manifest level, somewhere there on their innermost sacred timelines, and when their God self is, they want to connect with you. They want to connect with themselves, because if they're not connected with themselves, they cannot connect with you. So this was really not supposed to be about the masculines, but today I was really thinking about the masculines. I don't know why the masculines are on my mind so much, but just the masculine imprisonment, cages, cultures, they just stereotype and make the masculine the antagonist when they are the ones they're really suffering, and nobody really understands that. And it's just like my guardians, and I'm just meditating, and they have me here just meditating and just really going inward right now, and they're just like, and I'm just That's the function of your higher self, is to conceptualize things. Your higher self gets downloads from your guardians, from your highest guardians. Your purest guardians probably don't have a form. That's why I always tell you also that do not, unless you're awakened, do not trust your dreams. Okay, because a lot of the times enemies masquerade as guides and they're really not. So your true guardians, most of them hardly have a form. They will look weird. If they come to you in your dreams, they'll look a little weird. They'll look a little, because they're so angelic, they're so pure. They're from high, pure, purified sentient dimensions. So that being said, yes, back to the masculines. The masculines, yes, they are suffering much more than they don't even know they're suffering. This is why there's anger, and this is why they're projecting these things, because this is their holographic screen, and it's playing out their inner world. Their inner world is playing out. I'm just getting so much stuff. Their inner world is playing out and being projected into reality, because you know what? On the inside, they are angry, but they don't know why they're angry. They are full of rage. They're full of these emotions. They don't know why, and they don't know who to direct it to. They don't know why they're feeling this way. No, they don't have a clue why they're feeling this way. But they're absolutely right. It's just that they don't know that they've been caged. They don't know that they've been programmed. They don't know that they're tied up and bound and probably been exonerated and, harassed and beaten and bruised in other timelines and other reincarnations, because the masculines are not taught to be spiritual. They're taught religious spirituality, a lot of them. So that is not even a true type of spiritual connection. It's really man-made, artificial. I'm not downplaying anybody's religion, but most of it is man-made religion. So that being said, yes, they're angry, they are upset, they project these very 3D, it's very 3D archetypes, functions, anomalies. But what's really happening is that there's a disconnect there, and it's like there's a space between the masculine's true self and 3D self. And it's like there's a war there. There is a war. There's an inner war with the masculines they're not aware of. So that is the projection of the anger. That is the projection of the hostility. That is the projection of the inner war that the masculine is going through, because there is something wrong there. And deep inside their soul and their higher spirit is definitely trying to break through their 3D self. And so it's creating a lot of resistance, and it's being projected on the outer world. So a lot of masculines are not taught about these things. A lot of them don't do energy, frequency, Reiki. They don't do anything. Okay. They are not taught to do anything. They become slaves. They become workaholics, slaves to this planet, just slaves to other people, just slaves, just slaving, neglecting themselves, making that gap between the soul and their 3D self even bigger, because all they're doing is slaving. So it's just perpetuating the cycle of the disconnection between the masculine and feminine on so many levels. It is happening on so many levels. And if you're not aware of this, you're going to think your husband or your brother or your father or whatever is not of it. It's not true. It's not true. So yeah, so we definitely have to just be very accepting of and then for those masculines who are in touch with their feminine side, then we ostracize them, because I know I have done that as well. I have definitely ostracized two masculines that are too damn sensitive. I was absolutely wrong. I was definitely going through my own bullshit. So there's a whole bunch of there's many different layers to this. So, when we have men that are very sensitive, we need to support that. We need to embrace that. We need to change the culture of masculinity. We definitely do need to shift the culture and the mindset around what it means to be a man. What does it mean to be masculine? What does it mean to be a husband, a father, a brother, a uncle? What the hell does it mean? We definitely need to change the narrative, and we definitely need to support those men that are emotional, that are sensitive, that are spiritualists, that are mystical, that are hysterical, that are priestly, that are natural, and that do embody and flow in their feminine nature as men, because you do have a feminine flow as a man. So these are just some of the things that I wanted to talk about today. Okay, so definitely acceptance, knowledge, keep learning. Okay, learning and evolving is the road. Evolution, this is evolution. This knowledge is evolution. Okay, knowledge is evolution. It is nothing. There's no funny story. There's no funny rhyme or reason. It's just knowledge. Knowledge will change the road. Knowledge will change the path. Knowledge will help us to grow and shift and unite. Knowledge is the only thing that will unite us. There's a lot of subgroups and a lot of subdivisions, and that's not knowledge. That's pride and ego. So yes, so this is the message I have for you guys. Please do like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching. I do know I look a mess, and I do apologize. I just really wanted to. I was really feeling this message and feeling this energy, and so I wanted to share this message with you guys. And so that's all I have for you. Thank you guys for watching.